I'm going to show you how to do quads on a grid. And what you do for quads on the grid, you find out what a shape is based on the measurements and the slope of it. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Now, we don't know what shape this is until we find out the measurements. So the first thing you do, especially when you do this on paper, is draw lines connecting like A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Because you have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find what this side is, this side, and this side, so you know if they're the same length or if they're different. So what you gotta do, you just count the spaces. This is 3, this is also 3, 3, 4, 3, this is 3, 3, and 4. Now what you're going to do next is use the Pythagorean theorem to find C, which is the shape, like each line of the shape. Like A to B, which would be 3 squared plus 3 squared equals C squared, which would mean C would equal 9. Not 9. C is 18. So the length of this is 18. And because these are the same measurements, this would also equal 18. Then you're going to do 3 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared, which would be 9 plus 16, which I believe 9 plus 16 equals 25, if I'm correct. Yes, it's 25. So now we know that this shape is not a square, it's not a kite. It could be a parallelogram or it could be a rectangle. Either or, because they have two sides are the same. This is the same length, and so is this length, and this, and this. Now what we have to do next is to find the slope of the shape. Okay. A to B, slope of A to B is, you have vertical over horizontal, so it's going down to be negative 3 over 3. B to C, it would be positive 3 over 4. C to D, negative 3 over 3, because it's negative correlation. And then D to A would be positive 3 over 4. This is a rectangle. What you do is you're going to have to write a summary statement explaining why that is. And I could type that up for you. I should not have erased all of this. No. Okay, well, this would be the summary statement. It is a rectangle. Opposite sides are congruent. And that is that because 18 equals 18 and 25 equals 25. And then the opposite sides are parallel. You know that because of the slope. It's negative 3 over 3. Then you have 3 over 4. Negative 3 over 3. and 3 over 4. And that would be the summary statement for the rectangle we just found out. Next we're going to do is this shape, and we're going to start off again counting the sides. It's supposed to be 2. Like we did before, a to b, 2 squared plus 3c plus 3 squared would be 4 plus 9, which would equal 13. That's the same for this because it has the same numbers. Then 5 squared plus 2 squared, which would be 25 plus 4, which would be 29. So we know it has 2 sets of congruent lines. Next we're going to do the slope. A to b would be negative correlation, so it would be negative 3 over 2. Then b to c is positive. It would be 5 over 2. What did I just do? Okay. 5 over 2. Then we're going to do c to d, which would be negative 5 over 2. And then d to a, which would be just 3 over 2. This is a kite, and I'll tell you why. This just pops up. Okay. Okay. This is a kite because we have 2 sets of congruent sides. Which is 13 equals 13 and 29 equals 29. And then 2 sets of same sides because of the slope. Which is negative 3 over 2, 5 over 2, negative 5 over 2, and 3 over 2. And that is a summary statement telling you why, what shape that is, and proving it with these measurements. And that is how you do quads on a grid.